Our next destination, we are leaving Blakemere and we are heading ourselves over to Manor Wood Caravan and Camping Park. We're around about 12 miles away from Chester, so a short drive into Chester if you did want to go there, and we're not too far from an area called Cuddington, which is not too far. It's around about 19 miles away, so it's going to take us about 35 minutes to get there. This particular park, again, I stayed there earlier in the year, and it's got absolutely fantastic little outdoor pool. It's a heated pool. It's got a Lakeside Café, so we'll probably have our breakfast there in the morning, or maybe some lunch a little bit later on. Amenities include tennis courts, there's an outdoor play area. So we're just going to call in on the way this great little farm shop that I've heard a lot about. It's called the Holl's farm shop. We're going to have a little look around there just before we get to Manor Wood and check out what it's about. And let's hit the road and go to Manor Wood Caravan Park. So we're just going to call in on the way this great little farm shop that I've heard a lot about. It's called the Holl's farm shop. Let's have a little look at the Holl's shop, see what it's about. Might get some food while we're here. I remember us coming in here and getting bits and bobs last time we were here with Mum. Do you want to get some? Or you get a little basket and you get a few bits. I'll pop everything in the basket.
They were like the nicest ones that you've ever had.
Okay. So we're putting the school cake away and we're going for the cookie dough. So we've just been in the farm shop and got a few bits and that. I can see why it's quite popular. The farm shop's great, it's got so many homemade product there. So the greenhouse at the Holl's farm shop is a seasonal sort of area where they will, this is where the Christmas shop will be. So it's not open at the moment because they're getting ready for converting it to a Halloween shop. So that'll be interesting. I just found a bear and she wants to buy a bear in the Holl's shop. What's it called, Lil?
Zipper.
Okay. Let's have a look around. Just noticed as we were walking back to the motorhome, they've got this little area where you can hire lodges at the Holl's. There's lots of different sized lodges here. So we ended up getting quite a few bits from that shop. Well, a few things because I've already got lots of things, but they've done some nice food. They've got a nice little pasta, which I'll have one afternoon. And Lil's got herself some raspberries, and she also picked herself up a Joe's cake. It's a, well, what is it? It's a chocolate cookie dough, which we'll put on a little bit later on. And I got some nice onion sausages, sticky onion sausages it says. So I would Really recommend the Holly's Farm Shop if you're in the area. Picked this up in the restaurant when we were there. It said they do a burger and pudding. It's back £10, summer 25, Thursdays through August and September. So it's a burger and a pudding for £10. So that's definitely worth trying out. Oh no, here's another narrow road, Lil. I always hate going down these narrow roads. You just gotta go nice and slow. Hopefully there's some passing points. So approaching Coddington now, which is exactly where Manowwood is. There we go. Right, we're going to head over to the reception area. A little farm shop there as well. We'll have a little look at that though. Oh. You've never been to this one before, have you? So, no. This is the one that's got the swimming pool. Just going to go check out where our pitch is and where we're going to be staying tonight. I need your expertise, Lil, on where we're going. So we're going to H. Can you see what it says on there? She said it was H. What does it say? It's all by the swimming pool. So that you take charge of it.
Where are we now?
We're in the reception area now. So we can go in the pool at 4 o'clock, they said. I've had to book it for 4 o'clock. Because you have like a time slot, you get an hour. So we'll just get down there now. We'll settle in and we'll have a little wander around, see what it's all about. There's a lot of tents. No, it's just, there we go. It's busy. It's very busy. That's probably why they've had to book in a time slot with us. So last time we came, Lil, we were over there, which is, I think we're in the same place. Yeah, I think it's just there. There we go. There's our little...
Roundabout over there.
No, so we are here.
Yeah, you have to go over there.
No, we're not. We're actually, it's this one here, Lil.
Yeah, it says you have to go over the roundabout and then there.
So
yeah,
it's this one here, isn't it?
Yeah.
Can you see the number there?
It doesn't say a number. They don't have numbers.
Let's check out where we're going. Yeah, we can do. You've got a park right behind us here. Okay. This is going to be our home for the night. So last time we stayed here, me and Kel stayed here, we actually stayed on the pitch dish there. We have the amenity block behind us there, which houses the toilets. So the toilet facilities at Manowwood, again, really well kept and clean. We've got an area here which is obviously basins, sinks and basins. You've also got your toilets area to the left and to the right there, and then you've got another little room which takes you through to, again, we're looking at the push button style shower unit. You've also got a chemical disposal point just there. And as we take a little walk through the park, play area, when you first come in, you've got the reception area. Again, it's a basic shop there with amenities, the likes of bread, milk. There's a few other nicks and knacks in that shop. When you first come into the park, on the left hand side you've got these tennis courts as well. So you've got like a little games area We've got the pool table, the football, and also the table tennis. So when you first come into the site, on the left hand side you'll see the area where there is a tent pitches. Now the tent pitches will cost you around about £20 for the night. I don't think that includes your electricity. I think you're going to pay a little bit more for electricity. And at the back of the park they got an area where the caravans tend to go. The static caravans, and they've got their own area as well, which looks out to this absolutely beautiful lake. And this is the fishing lake. It's quite an extensive area for the likes of walking the dog, or a little bit of dog walking. You've got paths that take you all the way through to Tatton Hall, or you can carry on walking, take yourself right the way through to Cuddington that way. So if you've got a four-legged friend, there's some great sort of paths and walkways. So there's some great little spots for fishing. So if you're a big angler and you like your fishing, there's quite a few areas to fish. It does seem to be quite a popular park. It is the half term, so there's not a spot free, to be honest with you. There's one or two spaces, but I'd say majority of the spaces have been taken up. Now a hard standing pitch, which is what we've got, just a gravel pitch, hard standing with electric, will cost you, plus it's the premium, that'll cost you £36 for the night. That's for two adults. I think you're charging over £2.50 if you want to bring your dog. I'm going to make the tea. Lil's going to go to the park. See you in a minute, Lil. So Lily's going for tomato soup, and we're going to do it in the Ninja. I swear by the Ninja at the moment. It's like my favourite product in the motorhome, in the kitchen. It's great. So I'm just literally going to pop it into the tray here, which is really easy to use. Pop it in there like that, and then we'll put it straight into the Ninja, and then we put it on boil, basically. So it's going to boil it. We'll pop it on, and then we'll give it like a couple of minutes. See, it's great. You don't need to use pans anymore. Not when you've got the Ninja. I'll just pop that in there, and there's the soup boiling away. Probably going to take about 5-6 minutes, and that'll be the soup all ready. Lil likes to keep it nice and simple for her tea. So tomato soup with her favourite French stick from the co-op. Okay. Kel to go out to the shops earlier on today to get a few bits, you know, only coming away for 4 days altogether. Asked her to go to Sainsbury's and pick up a few bits. Oh, I think we've got absolutely loads going on in the fridge. I think we've got enough there for around about 2 weeks, never mind a couple of days. So I'm going to be using the air fryer as well for a pad thai, which I have already bought from the supermarket, and it's just a pad thai that you would normally do in a wok, but again you can do it actually in the Ninja by again just applying a little bit of spray light onto the bottom tray, which I'm then going to put it onto the sear mode, which is like the frying mode on the air fryer. But again, it just saves all the hassle of trying to find get the pans out, you know. It saves all the hassle of getting the pans out, having to get the stove out. It's just all in this one unit. So I'm going to pop it in there like that and straight into there, and then put it onto the sear mode. And again, probably take me a couple 5-6 minutes. Once it starts heating up, we'll give it a little stir, and that should be ready very, very shortly. All right, Lil, your soup's on the table there, love. Okay. So I've done a review on the Ninja. So it's on a previous video. I think it's on a short, and I've done a little review on it just to demonstrate what you can do with it and how much you can do with it, because it's got 3 different forms of heat. You've got the heat from the bottom, which will fry. You've got the usual air frying heat, like an impinged heat that will go directly onto it, and then it acts as an oven as well. So there's 3 different combinations, and that's what cooks the food so fast and gives a great result. Ideal for in the motorhome, because you're always looking for something that's a bit of a space saver, although it is quite big. It's sort of the same size as a microwave, but you know, it can do so many things. You know, I'm not having to bother with my pans anymore. I can do my bacon sausages in the morning on it, and I do pretty much most of the meals as well. That's took around about 9-10 minutes or something like that. But it's pretty much done. Pop it all onto my plate. Right, okay. Let's get stuck in. So we had a great night's sleep last night. We're about to head off to our next destination. Now, in regards to rating the park, I'd rate this at 4.5, and the only reason why I would rate it at 4.5 is because we're right by the park area. You can see the park's just behind us, and it can be a little bit noisy. So if you're looking for a bit of a quiet sort of stay over, you're not going to get that, especially if it's a weekend and especially if it's during the half term. So I would recommend that if you do come to the park and you want to have a bit of a quiet night, then request for you to stay at the other side of the park where it's a little bit more quieter. So you can see behind me the pool. Now, we did get to use the pool facilities yesterday. However, it was a little bit blustery and it was a little bit windy, so we didn't stay in the pool for too long. It was only about 10 minutes or so. But as you can see, welcome to Costa del Cheshire. The facilities here have been fantastic. The toilets are extremely clean and the grounds are kept very, very well. If you like this video, then fantastic. If you're not subscribed to the channel, then please do so. If you already are subscribed to the channel, thank you very much. And we'll see you on the next one.